I've heard the rumor that says people don't really play around before you have sex. Is it like that in Spain?
In Spain, we are actually...
According to a research of a big toy company in Japan, what is the ideal length of time of having intercourse? And majority of people say 10 minutes is the ideal time. How long do you guys usually take? Hello everyone, how you guys? ご皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか。今日も可能性無限大 This is タロサックということで、今日の動画では外国人に聞いた一回何分やりますかというテーマでやっていきたいと思います。今までにも外国人に初体験の年齢を聞いたり、経験人数を聞いたり、いろいろテレビでは絶対に見れない外国人の考えや海外の文化にフォーカスを当ててきたんですけど、今日はさらにディープに日本人から見てお盛んな外国人はだいたい1回どのぐらいこれするのかっていったところを今日聞いていきたいと思うんですよ。それに加えて僕みたいな海外かぶれな人なら一度は聞いたことがあるであろうこの噂、外国人って全しないらしいよっていうね、なかなか人には聞けないけど気になるこういうトピックを、しかも外国人に、しかも英語でインタビューをやっているものを見ることによって楽しく自然と英語が学べると思います。今日はここオーストラリアのゴールドコーストで早速撮っていきたいと思います。僕のチャンネルでは様々なトピックに関する外国人のインタビュー動画を毎週配信してます。見るだけで頭の中がグローバル化すること間違いなし。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。タロサックが作るワーホリ徹底ガイドでは、これからオーストラリアにワーホリで来ようと思っているあなたが必要とする情報が全てひとまとまりにされてます。例えばビザの申請方法、それから保険どうしたらいいんだろうとか、日本の書類、その住民票とか保険はどうしたらいいんだろうかとか、来てからの仕事探しとか家探しとか、もう全てのことがこれ1本あれば自分でできるようになる。ぜひ今後オーストラリアでのワーキングホリデーを考えている人がいればですね、まずは概要欄のリンクからタロサックのワーホリ徹底ガイドですね、チェックしてみてください。ということで今日も早速行きましょう。Okie dokie, thank you very much for your help. I'm very nervous, speaking in front of this beautiful lady. Could you give us a bit of introduction of yourself?
So my name is Maria.
Maria.
Yes, I come from Spain.
Okay.
I've been here for 6 months almost, and then I came here to improve my English.
Okay.
And I don't know, to experience life before you settle down. Once you settle down, you want to travel like when you are young.
Yeah. You've been in Australia only for 6 months and you can speak English like this? Because I've seen so many Spanish people, Spanish speakers, but they don't really speak English.
Because when I was a kid, I didn't know how to speak English. I struggled. I was pretty much having like really bad grades in school, and one day I decided to go to United States when I was 15.
And when you were 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
And study there for 1 year.
Oh, that helped definitely.
Of course.
Yeah,
and because I was by my own and I had to speak English all day long. Like there were no Spanish.
Yeah, right.
So that's a big difference.
So you really needed to learn English to survive there. You really needed to speak. Okay, that makes sense. I interview people about many kind of topics in the world to see, the differences between our Japanese culture and the other, country culture. I've done a lot of interviews about relationships and stuff like that, but today we go a bit deeper. Something about like intimate thing we can't really see on TV. People watching this learning English from interesting topic. So forgive me to ask some deep questions.
Okay.
I like traveling. I've been to so many countries and I usually stayed in a hostel. When you drink, talking to mates in the hostel, the conversation get into a bit deep. And then I've heard the rumor that says people don't really, how can I say politely, play around before you have sex. You know what I mean? Like I'm like watching Hollywood movies and stuff. They get really enthusiastic, kissing, and bam, the big bang happens. Is it like that in Spain? Like, do you guys do like play?
In Spain, we are actually like that. Like, you don't need to know the person.
Yeah.
You don't need to introduce yourself for such a long period.
Yeah.
I guess that it depends on the person, but for me, it's more about having connections.
Okay, having connection with that person.
Having sex with someone doesn't mean that you are looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
Things like that.
But like
So-
when you do it, right? Like in Japan, you have to take a time. I mean, on the night, like to play with the hands or whatever, and take a time and finally do it. You know what I mean? But as far as I see, like Hollywood movies and the rumor from my friends in the hostel, the European people, they start kissing and just suddenly
Straight
do
away,
it straight away. Is it like that? Is it normal?
I think that people play as well.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. But some people don't.
Some people don't.
But I don't think that's my opinion. I don't think that that's a good thing. That's more about like maybe are missing some education.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
In Europe, it's getting very, very popular to like looking and search for new information about
really?
things, and then also about like I don't know relationships, like open relationships or not, or your sexual orientation, everything.
Right. What do you think about open relationship? Because this is totally not a thing in Japan, but in this country, Australia, I've heard open relationship is quite popular now, which means that you, for example, have a boyfriend, but you can sleep around with different people. What do you think about this? Can you date someone like that, or?
Yeah, I actually agree with it. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, especially if you are young. I
Yeah.
don't know. If you are traveling, what else can you do? If you are traveling and you like someone, but then you meet somebody else and you want to have one night with them,
All right.
it doesn't mean that.
It doesn't mean that you are
You
not
don't
loyal.
love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting, completely different opinion from Japanese people, so it's good to know. We always get into the conversation somewhere like, if you have to choose one person, would you go for someone finish too quick or someone takes too long? If you have to choose one, which one would you go for?
Too long. For
yeah?
sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Because according to a research of a Japanese big toy company, majority of ladies said that 10 minutes is the ideal length of time. So this is my last question. How long do you usually want to do it?
I guess that it depends on the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it depends on how the person turns you on.
Yeah, that's true.
And how they play and everything. I don't like quick
You don't like
things.
quick?
I like being careful and have your time, don't rush,
Okay,
be
yeah.
patient.
Especially the open relation opinion was really interesting to me. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry to ask you this like a random question suddenly on the street. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much for your help. Could you give me a bit of an introduction of yourself? What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do in Australia?
Yeah, hello guys, I'm Sandro, I'm from Germany. I'm 24 years old and I'm studying in Australia for 1 year.
Good looking man from Germany. Which part of Germany are you from? Because I've been there before.
In the south, in Stuttgart.
Stuttgart.
Yeah, Stuttgart.
You used to have a Japanese soccer player there.
Who?
Okazaki, Shinji
Oh
Okazaki.
yeah, I know him,
Remember?
yes.
So I interview people about many kind of topics in the world
Yeah.
to see, the differences in cultures. I've done a lot of questions about like relationships and stuff.
Okay.
Today we go a bit deeper. My first question is going to be like this. Including Germany, I stayed in many hostels in Europe because I used to love traveling. And when we drink, we have a conversation, a bit deeper conversation. And I have heard the rumor. Most of Japanese people, when you get intimate with someone, right? Maybe you see someone in a nightclub or a bar, and maybe you go home together. Okay, you get into the situation.
Yeah.
We take a time. We're kissing and use a hand or take a time, and then finally do it, the big bang. But the rumor says you guys don't really do that. You guys straight away put it in and do
Yeah.
it. Is it like that?
It depends where you are, but
Okay.
mostly I would say yes.
Oh really? Because I've seen some Japanese girls who stay in Australia
Yeah.
and they done it with like Western people. I don't say German people, but like generally Western people, and they say, "Oh, you don't do play. You don't play around. Just do it quick, boom."
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. According to a research of Japanese like a big toy company. Average ideal length of time of having that thing is 10 minutes, they say. What do you think about you? Like the
Just the act or with the play?
just the thing, main thing.
It depends on my mood. Sometimes it takes about 5 minutes and sometimes maybe 15.
Okay.
20, yeah. I would say the perfect length is about 15 minutes.
15 minutes, not too long, not too long.
Yeah.
Are you a quick person or are you take a time person? We say in Japanese, roll. Roll means that you can't control yourself. You're too quick. You finish too quick.
No, I can't control myself. I can.
Okay, that was interesting. Thank you very much. Sorry to ask you a deep question suddenly.
All good, I really like it.
Yeah, thank you. Dankeschön.
Bitte schön.
Where are you guys from?
A little town called Finley.
Finley, in Australia?
Yes.
Oh, Australian people.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sorry, are you guys a couple?
Yes.
Okay. What do you guys usually do?
Mechanic, diesel mechanic.
Mechanics, like engineer? Or
Just like mechanic, yeah.
working in a
Yeah,
mechanic
like a
sort of
shop,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm a receptionist at our local club.
I interview people in the world about like many kind of topics to see differences in Japanese culture and the others, and also like we want to see like the other people's perspectives as well from all over the world. And I've done a lot of interviews about relationships and stuff. Today I'm asking questions a bit more like deeper question, especially about like intimate thing. I used to love traveling. I used to go to Europe and like everywhere and staying in a hostel. When we drink, our conversation get a little bit like a deeper. And I've heard the rumor that says outside Japan, when people do that sort of thing, they don't take time and they just start doing it. Bam, big bang happen. No hand massage thing or. Is that a thing in this country too?
Yeah, it's like go straight for it. I reckon.
Yeah,
Like-
so, yeah.
Is it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I suppose.
But then-
Probably more often than not.
Because this is the thing in Japan. Wherever you meet the person, maybe you met the person in a nightclub or you meet the person from school, or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. When you get romantic, right? Kissing and stuff. When you do it, we have to take a time. Use your hand, massage, use your whatever, massage takes time and do it. But when we see Hollywood movies and stuff, the kissing start and bam, stopped. So you say it's like this in this country too?
yeah.
Oh, this is interesting, we don't see this in Japan. According to a research of a big toy company in Japan, what is the ideal length of time of having and majority of people say 10 minutes is the ideal time.
30 seconds.
Come on, mate. How long do you guys usually take?
Just depends.
Have you never used a timer?
No.
No, I'm joking.
You could be 7 minutes, you could be half an hour, you could be,
Oh yeah, depends, but like not too short, not too
Yeah,
short.
not too short.
Not too short.
Depends what you're doing.
Thank you very much. Thank you for helping me out. Enjoy your day. Oi, tudo bem?
Tudo com você.
Yes. I used to live with Brazilian people. You guys from Brazil, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful Brazilian people. What do you do in Australia?
Only studying.
Study?
Yeah.
Learning English.
Learning English?
I study and working.
Yeah, in Gold Coast?
Yes.
You guys live in paradise. My job is to interview people about many kind of topics to see differences in cultures. Like Japanese culture and the Brazilian culture must be quite different. I've done a lot of interviews about relationships and stuff. Today, I'm asking a deeper questions, and I hope you wouldn't mind. My image and also my viewers' image we have towards Brazilian people. Brazilian people really happy, party all the time, and open-minded about getting intimate with the people. I don't say everyone. Maybe you guys are more like quiet person, I'm not sure, but let me ask you some questions. I used to travel a lot in the world and I stay in a hostel. And I've heard the rumor, Western people, whatever, when you see someone in a nightclub, or even like your boyfriend, girlfriend, when you are in a situation, maybe you get close to the person, get romantic, kissing, go to the bed. I've heard you guys don't spend the time on playing around with a hand, whatever. You don't spend the time, just do it straight away. Is it true? Man, don't spend the time and just do it?
Maybe.
What do you think? What's your experience? Do you spend the time, mate?
I think we don't need to spend a lot of time. Like sometimes it's
too many rules to get in the point that everyone wants. So
Oh yeah? So you just straight away, boom,
yeah,
the
like
main thing.
You are in the party, you won, and the girl wants. Like, why not?
Maybe depend the man.
Depend on
No,
the man.
yeah.
Okay, so not everyone. Some men spend the time, some men don't spend the time. Okay, so what about this? When we have a conversation with the best friends or something at night time, we have been to this point. Our conversation have been to this point. Do you prefer a man who finish too quick, or do you prefer a man who takes long time to finish? If you have to choose one person, which one would you go for? Man finish too quick or man takes too long?
Too long.
Oh yeah, too long better?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Japanese girls choose too quick person. They don't want too long person, you know? Are you a quick person or are you take a long person?
No, I think I'm in the middle, like not quick, not long. And
Oh yeah?
yeah, good one. I
You're
think.
in the middle,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
You
good.
can control yourself.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, mate. Good. Okay, last question is gonna be like this. According to a research of a Japanese big toy company, most of Japanese women prefer 10 minutes of the course. That's the ideal time, they say. Beautiful Brazilian people, when you do it, how long do you usually take time?
I think 30 minutes. It's okay.
30 minutes.
Good. Yeah.
Quite long, yeah?
30 minutes, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
Like too much, it's start to be boring.
Yeah.
And too, like a little time, it's not good as well.
But 30 minutes is not too long.
Yeah.
Passionate. I like Brazilian people. Thank you. Thank you very much. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. はい、ということでですね、今回オーストラリアのゴールドコーストでこの動画の撮影してたんですけども、実はある動画の撮影で私ゴールドコーストで24時間限定できてて、そこの空き時間でこれを撮ろうということで、ビーチに来たんですが、時間も限られてるしトピックもトピックだから大丈夫かなって思ったんですけど、なんとかなりました。でも今日なんか皆さん若干恥ずかしがりながら答えてましたね。これも結構珍しい。でもあれですね、その外国人は、ことをする前にその全農儀をしないんじゃないかっていうこの噂に関しては合ってるとも言えるし、人によるっていう風にも言えるのかもしれないですね。それにしてもスペイン人のお姉さんが私は別にそれでいいと思うって言ってたの、オープンリレーションシップね。パートナーがいながらもお互い他の人と別に親密な関係になってもいいっていうね。この関係実はオーストラリアでも流行ってますけども、これ皆さんどう思います？ぜひコメント欄で考えをシェアしていただけたらなと思います。概要欄にあるタロサックの公式 LINE では来てくれた方に僕が作った英語の教材をプレゼントさせていただいたりですとか、英会話の初めの一歩となる機会を全員にプレゼントさせていただいております。なんとですね、2022年は1000人を超える方、1000人を優に超える方にここで初めの一歩踏み出していただきました。今の英語力も全く関係ないし、年齢も全く関係ないんですね。英会話に興味あるんだよねっていうステップから英会話始めてみましたっていうステップに進んでみませんか？ぜひまずは概要欄のリンクからタロサックの公式 LINE に友達追加していただけたらと思います。ハリウッド映画で見た熱くなってすぐことに至るシーンとか割とリアルなんだなって、それからブラジル人は普通な顔して30分はやるよねって言うんだなって、オープンリレーションに賛成だとか、このなかなか聞けない外国人の、本音を聞くことで海外のこの異なる文化を知るのって面白いんだなって、面白いなって。この動画を見たことで明日の会社の昼休みで世界の前儀について話して同僚に嫌われる予定のあなたがそこにいるのであれば、見るだけで頭の中グローバル化しちゃったんだよ。最後まで見てくれた皆さんありがとうございます。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録忘れずに、高評価も忘れずに、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。